If you have $25 and you're looking for a speed cube, this cube is definitely a top choice. Even if you have more than $25 and want a top performance cube, you might actually like this one as well. Today we are reviewing the RS3M V5 UV Ball-core version in full detail. At the end of the video, as always, I will share a rating radar graph that I made for the cube. Let's get started. The RS3M V5 has 5 versions, and the one I'm reviewing is the top tier version, which features UV coating and a ball core. First, let's take a look at what comes out of the box. Along with the cube, you get standard Moyu accessories, a screwdriver, an adjustment tool for the center dual adjustment system, and an extra center replacement piece. The cube case is probably the second most unique case in the world. Just kidding, I honestly really like this robot. Let's take a closer look at the cube itself. The UV coating gives it a shiny and premium appearance, making it more durable and providing a better grip during intense solves. However, the V5's plastic quality doesn't feel as premium. The plastic appears somewhat thin and flimsy, especially when compared to more expensive Moyu cubes like the V9, even the V10, which also has relatively thin plastic. That's understandable though, as the RS3M is more of a budget cube than a flagship model. Interestingly, this flimsiness makes the cube lighter and gives its turning a unique feel. That said, the thinner plastic does make the cube more prone to breaking, as there have been several reports of the V5 breaking. The V5 features a standard center dual adjustment system, a tool with 9 levels of tension and a screw for unlimited center distance adjustment. Achieving equal distance settings on all sides can be more challenging due to the lack of boundaries, but this flexibility allows you to tighten or loosen the screws as much as you like. In contrast, the V10 feels quite tight, even at its loosest setting. My personal setup is tension level 1, with each screw loosened by 90 degrees, as I found the default settings to be slightly too tight. Compared to other Moyu flagships like the V9 and V10, the RS3M V5's magnet strength is relatively weak. As you can see, you can still feel the magnets snapping in place stronger than the Tornado series, which is known for weaker magnets, but the click isn't as apparent as in other Moyu cubes. However, when you turn fast on the cube, you actually feel like the magnet strength is right on point, that your fingers are actually controlling the turns very well. The cube completes each turn perfectly. The extra controllability is probably because it doesn't have edge-repelling magnets, even though it has a ball core. Having a ball core will make the cube more stable and easier to keep in the cube shape, and edge-repelling magnets would offer better auto-alignment. That's why the V5 doesn't really auto-align like the V10 or V9. Its unique selling point is its control during speed solves, achieved by the cube having both suitable piece-to-piece magnet strength and piece-to-core magnet strength. But there's another trait of the cube that really surprised me. It's corner cutting. I mentioned in my previous V10 videos that its corner cutting isn't as good as the V9 or the RS3M, but the RS3M V5's corner cutting is more effortless than the V10's. That means you don't need to be a very accurate turner to thrive on the V5. You can get very good times on it, whether you have a light turning or an aggressive turning. Moreover, the cube hasn't had a corner twist yet. Advanced finger tricks like S moves and wide U moves all work pretty well. But the downside is that even though the cube performs great, the turning feel is, let's put it this way, not as satisfying and not as premium. I'm not sure what contributes to this, but when you turn, you feel like there's something in the middle that feels sandy, and there's some friction even after adding lube. It's just personal preference, but I feel that its turning isn't as satisfying compared to the Guhong Pro or the V9. In summary, if you are looking for a budget cube under $25, the V5 is a go-to choice if you want a top performance cube. If you'd prefer a cube with more satisfying turning, the Guhong Pro series might be a better option. If your budget is higher and you're not expecting advanced customization systems, premium quality, premium turning feel, or extra accessories, the V5 is still a very good option. However, if those features are what you're looking for, other cubes like the V10, Tornado, or Gang cubes might better fit your needs. Here's a rating radar graph I made for the RS3M V5. Overall, it's a great performing cube even though it falls under the budget cube category, with very good stability and corner cutting. That's it for the full review. If you found it useful, please subscribe, like, and share this video with cubers who might need it. See you next time!